Good evening. Hang on, guys. Yeah, not too many people here at the moment, as usual. Lately, there's no one here to join me. We've got 16 people here. Fred, Tam, Mike, Lincoln, 408. Actually, it's dropped from 16 to 13. Oh, no, back to 16. Don't know what to say. Start with usual shit. Talking about COVID again, I suppose. Not sure if I can say much about the presidential selection. As you know, I did a show last week with Terrible Tim, and that was removed within hours. Gave me a second strike on my Peekay Censored channel. That's why I'm using Peekay Censored again 3. Not sure why I got a strike. I can't remember saying anything controversial, but apparently if you say anything against Biden, whatever, they censor you or hit your channel. So, it's come to the stage where I don't even know what I can say or what I can't say. Videos, there's no warnings anymore. YouTube just hits you, and it's come to the point where, and I've said it before, but if I virtually lose this channel or Peekay Censored, I'm done with this shit. Grey Eddie, Flat Tony, Callum. Hopefully someone can come on. Yeah, to be honest, I haven't been putting any videos up. I just haven't got the motivation anymore. I think I've said enough about COVID and the COVID bullshit. I don't want to talk about any bullshit terror attacks and what have you. It's come to the point really where don't know what more I can say or do. So I don't want to sound like, this is it, but I'll make an announcement soon, I guess. Like I said, I really have lost all motivation to do anything right now. There's so many things that I'm more concentrated on right now in my personal life. Even this show here, this is the 23rd episode. It seems to have dwindled in the last half a dozen shows. Got off to a good start and built up a bit, but I'm finding it's dwindled. Lucky to get 100 people. No one seems to want to come on anymore. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. While I'm at it, I've created another channel, don't know why, called Peekay Archives, where I'm going to, in my time, put up just about all my videos or what I can over the years. And let's just see what YouTube does with them. But they're going to be separate from all these censored channels. Peekay Censored 2 is my video channel. I can't even get 1,000 subs on there. Can't even get 1,000 subs. The good old days are 22,000, and I can't even get 1,000 subs now, which means I can't even do these live streams. This channel here, Peekay Censored again 3, I won't be using anymore. I'm just going to stick to Peekay Censored 2. I've created a Peekay Censored 3. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what I'm going to do. I know I'm going on. I probably should have saved this for another video, but if I can't even get 1,000 subscribers, well, I can't see the point going any further, to be honest. If someone wants to come on, otherwise, like I keep saying, it's going to be a short show again. I know it's a bad time for the Americans there, but there are others that are in the chat that can come on. So get on, guys, if you've got the link, because I don't really feel like talking, to be honest. I do want to talk about the shit show in America, and you know, I'll save it till when someone comes on, but it is just a shit show, and you can guarantee they're both in on it. Have we got anyone coming on? Not yet. If you want to come on 408 or Eddie, not sure if Crazy Croat's coming on. Any questions in chat? Let me have a look. Well, Fred Smith mentioned about brand YouTube. I've even found out that that's not the best. It's slow. Someone even told me they removed the video. I've got a channel there, but I can't be stuffed putting anything up at the moment. The Crazy Croats here. If you want to come on, Christina, look, to be honest, I don't know if it's because it's not on my main channel, but the numbers aren't here tonight. Anne, good to see you, Anne. You want to come on? Nah, better not come on. Oh, everyone wants Christina to come on. Eddie, if you want to come on, Eddie, you didn't come on last week, come on. We'll check to see what your tan's looking like. I don't think Anne's a patron. This is a patron's roundtable. She was just a once-off. Still no one. I actually saw only half an hour ago someone sent me a link to David Icke. What was it? Somewhere. David Icke was speaking to a guy in England, John Smith, about common law. I'm sure someone might be interested in that. I'll talk about that later on after the show. Terrible Tim. I'd love to have you on, mate, but the show will probably get removed if you come on again. Eddie's not well. Anyway, the weather's been a lot better here. We've had a couple of good days. And, I mean, it's not cold anymore, but it's pretty thundery outside. It's going to be the same tomorrow. And I start cricket umpiring on Saturday, but I'm not allowed to touch the ball. Crystal, yeah, well, shit happens. Well, we're getting the usual people here. 47. Come on, someone. Fucking hell. For fuck's sake, Christina, Fred Smith wants you on. Fred Smith isn't the same unless a woman comes on my show. If it's not Ash, it's you. Here's a new person for world peace. For world peace. Good name. We might do one more show, Terrible Tim, before I give it away. Christina's going to come on in 5 minutes. Here we go again. I won't get a word in, which is good. Oh. Give us my take on the presidential selection. Oh, I'll wait till someone comes on. Get on, Christina, for God's sake. For God's sake. Never heard that one before. What is Oxmall? Mike Oxmall. Don't get it. Don't get it. Fucking hell, it's 13 minutes. 13 minutes are gone. Oh, well, you know, Christina has to put her makeup on and about 4 coats of it and do her hair. And where's Muhammad? That's the one. That's a big question. Where is Muhammad? Where's Hussein? Where's Robbie Trefka? Don't know what's going on. If you didn't know, the State of Origin's on tonight. New South Wales, Queensland. It's usually huge. Huge. It's usually played during the rugby league season, but because of this COVID bullshit, they're playing the 3 games at the end in the middle of friggin' November, usually played in June. And there's hardly any publicity about it. It's half time. New South Wales 18, Queensland 4. Not that anyone gives a flying fuck, but anyway, thought I'd tell anyone that was interested. Good question. MH92, don't know where he is. Mickey Mo's been quiet as well. Maybe they are COVID victims. You know, it's pretty deadly. Mike Oxmall. I get it. Is she there yet? No. Actually got a bit of a tan, if you've noticed. Starting to peel a bit. Was in the sun last weekend. 49 watching. We won't get anywhere near 100 tonight. Anyway, what was I going to say? There's a few things I want to talk about. Regards Melbourne, Victoria, where I don't know about today, 11 days in a row of no new cases, no deaths. But yet, not much has changed. Not much has changed. Looks like the mask wearers are going to be wearing them as long as they keep wearing them. As long as no one pushes back, they'll just keep wearing them. Even during the summer. And we know for sure, early next year, whatever, they're going to hit the fan with some shit, and then it's all going to happen again. And masks are here to stay. Anyway, don't worry, mate. Christina will draw a crowd. I know she will. She's got that awe about her. Another thing I want to talk about is the vaccine that's come out. Pfizer, is that how you say it? Pfizer, Pfizer. What happened is supposedly, they could have announced this bullshit prior to the election, and Trump would have won in a landslide, but amazingly, they waited for 5 days after the election to say that they've got this bullshit vaccine. 90%. 90%. Don't know where they get that from. What's that mean? That 10% of those tested died? Apparently 40,000 people were part of the trial. Where are all these fucking people that are, being part of these vaccine trials? Because there's not only one; they're all over the world. Because that's the big thing. Every man and the dog wants to bring out this fucking vaccine. Don't worry about curing cancer or anything anymore. We need a vaccine for COVID, even though there's no deaths, no cases anymore. But still not it. So they announced it all of a sudden after the selection. No one taken Andrews out yet. I can't say that because of terrorism. Police will be knocking on my door if I mention anything about that. Oh, if you didn't know, it's what is it? Remembrance Day today. 11th of the 11th. Supposedly when the war ended. I don't know. And we're all supposed to have a minute silence at 11 a.m. I forgot all about it. Lest we forget. Can you believe it? There are people at the Shrine of Remembrance in Melbourne. And guess what? They weren't even allowed to go near it. There was cops everywhere. It's like the cops are protecting the shrine for some reason. I know the Croat has got some thoughts about that. But, you can't even go near the shrine on Remembrance Day. It's so fucked. If you don't know, last Cup Day, last week, there was a bit of a protest in the city where the cops did this thing called kettling, where they surrounded these poor people and wouldn't let them out for hours. And one at a time, they were dragging them out and taking them away and arresting them, whatever, or fining them. And there was a lot of old people. A lot of them wanted to go to the toilet, couldn't go to the toilet. A lot of them, it was pretty warm, couldn't get a drink, but then they got this bucket from somewhere, and obviously just got some shitty tap water. And the cops were seen sticking their hands in the cups and putting it in the bucket and giving it to a few people. Like, really, don't worry about this fucking deadly virus, but it's pathetic. Anyway, I think the Croat, no, she's not here yet. Come on, will you? She's at the door. How do you know she's at the door? Am I doing something wrong? I can't see her. She made a comment that she's at the door. You're not there. Sorry. You're not there. I can't let her in if she's not there. Am I doing something wrong that I don't know? Hang on, someone's got to try. New South Wales. She's not there. She's a bit like Joey Biden. She's not there. She thinks she's there, but she's not there. I'm not sure if you can put a link. Ellie Yahoo. Try it. Not sure how it works, but you're not there, Christina. Try something else. It's not my friggin' PC. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, if you don't know Larkin Rose, Larken Rose, very good channel. Oh, at the door. How do you know? Well, hey, what was the problem? You weren't there.
No, I was there, but you couldn't see me for some reason. I'm not very technical. I'm not very tech-savvy. Can you hear me?
Oh, sadly, we can, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't pretend you don't like talking to me, Peter.
Make this quick. It's not going to be a long show. Say what you want and fuck off.
I've got nothing to say. So
why did you come on?
Well, someone's got to talk to you. Like, where is everyone?
Fuck if I know.
What's going on? Actually, I did want to talk about something. Actually.
All right. You say what you want, then I'll say what I want.
So you're in a very somber mood, which is sort of what I wanted to talk about.
Why? I've given up. I've given up all hope.
No, you don't give up. I'm
a giver-upper.
No, you don't give up, and I don't agree with you putting out that sort of mood, because we've got to, we are the power here.
Well, you can take over.
No, I had a lady call me tonight, actually, someone from my Facebook, and it was a good conversation, actually. And what I realized is there are a lot of people struggling with this, and I think we've got to keep it. We've got to keep our emotions and our relationships with people intact. Because this whole division is exactly what they want. So,
someone recommends I change my channel to Doom and Gloom.
Well, you have been a bit doom and gloom lately.
Well, fucking, what's there to be cheery about? The vaccines.
There's plenty to be cheery about.
Vaccines on my doorstep. You know, what do you want
Yeah,
me
but
to do?
they're not mandatory. It's just scare tactics.
Yeah, well,
You know,
might as well be. There won't be any social benefits.
well, we don't know. We don't know. You know,
All
we
right.
still don't know who's gonna win the US election. So we don't know what's ahead of us.
Have you got an interest in the US election?
Me,
Yeah.
you could say I have, yeah.
Well, tell us how much.
I've got a large monetary interest in it still.
1,000, 2,000?
Don't go there.
All right, 2,000.
Yeah.
Here's a question, you and everyone else. Do you think that this whole COVID bullshit was set up to get rid of Trump, and now that and COVID's just going to disappear, and we're not even going to worry about it? Do you think this Trump was that big and he was going to do all these things that they had to somehow remove him? And
I don't think COVID was set up to remove Trump. I think it's come in handy.
Well, it's because of COVID that he's gone.
What's that?
It's because of COVID that all the votes went against him, because all the fucking idiots who believe he killed 200,000 Americans, they're blaming him, you know?
No, I don't think so. I think it would have been a similar. I mean, look, the effect on the economy obviously has affected people, where he couldn't keep bragging on about how well he's done. But
he's done well. He's, you know, the GDP 30%, unheard of in history, jobless down, everything that he stated. There's no reason that it should have arseholed him. But the only reason is COVID and fucking, climate change, but not so much that. But it is COVID.
No, it's not. No, COVID is set up to control the people through fear.
Yeah, I know. All right. My son's actually got on. Bloody hell.
He has. Oh, it's all in the family. Bring him on.
Yeah. There's my son.
Trump is a puppet like all the rest. Yeah, that's true. Of course he is.
What do you reckon, Ed?
But to what degree, though? To what degree? That's the thing. Like, who is more of a puppet? And I think Biden is definitely more of the puppet. Biden will be much easier to control than Trump.
It's 100% that Trump's part of this game.
Yeah.
On the night that he was leading with 5 or 6 crucial swing states to go, he was leading in all of them. And as you know, his odds were that short that, we were just about to have a party at midnight. But he came out like 2:30 in the morning, about an hour and a half after Biden did his bullshit fucking speech. And I thought he was going to be, just so fucking, yeah. But the only thing he said is, things aren't what they should be, and things are rigged and blah, 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 blah. And this is before this shit happened. So I don't know why he said that. Did he say that before the actual, he was supposed to say it? Because going on the times 2 or 3 or 4, 5 a.m. is when all these polling booths thought they had all these, ballots come in and all that. So I believe that he got in early, and that's the feeling I get, that he's part of this shit. I don't know.
Well, it's like what I said last week. We'll soon find out by the way he reacts. I was listening to Steve Bannon being interviewed somewhere today, and he said that Trump made a mistake in that tone that he set when he came out with that speech that night, and that he believes he should have come out first. He would have been more powerful, much stronger if he came out first.
Well, part of that was a script. That was a script.
But then you have him going off playing golf. Which these are all tactics. Look, I still believe that Trump's going to get in. It's not 100%, but because they're both controlled clearly. But and a big reason why I think Trump is going to get in, apart from certain people want him in, a certain group want him in, but that group also can control Biden a lot more easily than Trump.
What, the ones with the little hats on their heads?
Well, not necessarily. It's the ones that appear to have hats on their heads. How do I say it?
You can say the word. I don't say the word because you.
Well, it's the Zionists. To put it politely, it's the Zionists. I'm not going to say the J word.
The J word.
The Zionist is the politer term for it. It's not your average Jew. I'm not.
We don't have to get a lesson on that.
You know, it's the big players. And
we know he's supported, Trump's supported by the Israelis and Benji Netanyahu, you know. And
yeah, so, and look, he did. I mean, look, you know, Trump has already done some of their major dirty work for them in taking out Soleimani. You know, that shows you how he is a puppet of
who?
Soleimani.
Who?
In Iran. So the general in Iran, when he took him out, that's him doing their dirty work, and he's proved that he will do some of their dirty work. And look, basically, the dirty work is to have things sway their way in the Middle East.
Oh,
you know, but look, you know, Biden will be quicker to start any war than Trump, but Trump will still bow down.
Let's not worry about it. It's a shit show. Look, Trump gets in, and for 4 years, the Democrats are calling him out. It's, you know, Russia this, Russia that. We don't accept fucking him winning, blah, blah, blah. Then 5 days in to this one, the Democrats don't want to talk about any fucking rigging or bullshit. You know?
Why aren't they?
It's a joke.
Why aren't they standing up and calling out some of the states that Trump won, like Florida, Texas, or mainly Florida? Why aren't they putting their hands up to expose the fact that there was no election fraud on their end?
Because they were part of it. You know, this shit.
Because they know they're guilty. You know, you've got to look at the history. You've got to look at what they did to Bernie Sanders twice. They pulled the rug out from under him. That shows you what the Democratic Party is all about and how they operate. It's a dirty game.
Hang on. Don't tell me the Republicans. What about George fucking Bush and getting in? You know.
Yeah, they're no better. I'm not.
Al Gore should have won if they had gone. You know, through the proper appeals. Imagine Al Gore being president. Oh,
yeah, but Trump's no Al Gore, all right? If Trump is genuine about this, he's not gonna bow down like Al Gore did and just accept it.
Who knows? So does this mean it's the end of QAnon?
No, you're not going to end something like QAnon.
Oh no, but they all said that this was, you know, wait till November.
Yeah, but you sound like you're expecting Trump to lose.
all right. Quick,
yeah, we still don't know what's going to happen, and I'm still.
Quick, get on the 1050. Hurry up.
I would if they would pay. Trust me, I would.
They will. I'm telling you.
You know, I've checked it.
What else was going to say?
What you've got to realize is,
what about fucking? I love this, but the fucking idiot Biden. You like the way he sort of runs onto the stage. You see him when he does his little run, like I'm really fit, you know, 78-year-old. See that? And he runs on like there's fucking about 20 cars in a drive-in. Like, imagine making your supposed vigorous speech and it's fucking at a drive-in where there's about 20 cars. Yeah, I am negative. I'm doom and gloom. I'm the Australian Alex fucking Jones. We're all gonna die.
You used to be. You used to be, but you've mellowed out for some reason. You got this fear in you.
Fear in me.
Yeah.
What's my son said? QAnon side, keep waiting for those mass arrests. Yeah, all those mass. They're all in Guantanamo Bay, Lee. They're all hidden away. Hang on. Updating the score. 28-4. Not looking good. Yeah.
You've got to, okay. So what's the benefit of Trump getting through, right? What's going to happen if Trump gets through? You know what's going to happen? There's going to be a virtual civil war in the streets. And that's what they want. So that's the advantage to them of Trump. So this could all be set up just the way it's played out. Trump.
They've made it 50-50. It's perfect. It's 50-50. So that way, everyone will kill. Well, anyway, fuck America. What's happening here in Melbourne? What is happening?
Well, they've started. They're going to start producing the vaccines. That's the big news. All of a sudden, they've got the recipe right. 90% accuracy.
Yeah, that's what I said. What 10% died? Did they, or what? What's the go there?
It just doesn't make any sense. None of it makes any sense.
But
you got a 99.999% survival rate here in Australia, and you got a 10% chance, according to them, that the vaccine's not going to work.
70% of people are dying to get it. Only 7% said they won't. Geez, those numbers have changed.
Whose numbers are they?
Oh, some bullshit fucking thing I read.
I'm at the point where I just can't fathom any of the mainstream media. Even the cable news, it's just all a load of rubbish. You know, Fox News have exposed themselves.
My brother said to me last week when he won the back bond, and I said something, whatever. He actually texted to me, you've been watching Fox News too much, so what the fuck?
There's no difference now. There's virtually no difference.
Exactly. Fox have probably been worse.
Yeah.
They gave that Bond winning some state when 5% vote counted, and Trump was like 6,000 to 1,000, and they gave it already. So what's that shit?
It was a dead giveaway. They were I was flicking between channels, and Fox News was more pro Biden with their scoring. Forget about Fox News. Newsmax is the one to watch now.
I know it's the one I watch. They're the only good ones.
Yeah,
the guy, he's good on that.
I've been following a few Q people, a few of the heavy Trump supporters. My new favorite is Dennis Michael Lynch.
Yeah,
because he cracks me up. Did you start watching it?
Yeah, 45 minutes. Come on, I haven't got 45 minutes.
Well, what do you do with yourself? What do you mean you haven't got 45 minutes? What are you doing in your time?
It's my problem.
Productive.
It's my problem, all right?
It's your problem.
My problem. I'm a raging protest.
Anyway, no, I just find look, I like to watch some of these people for a bit of comedic value.
Oh, what was I going to say?
But yeah, you've got to snap out of this bad mood of yours.
What bad mood?
That energy that you have when you're with your woman, okay, you've got to share that with us on your live stream. All right, just put yourself in that headspace. Go into your actor's mode, and imagine yourself in that situation, and bring that energy on the screen to us.
I don't do acting anymore. I told my acting agency to get fucked. They wanted $100. I says, I ain't going to give you $100. My daughter had it too. My daughter was offered a role, and the first thing they made clear was that she'd have to get a COVID test. A 15-year-old. It's like, no, you're not doing it. No friggin' way.
You get a COVID test to do some bullshit extras role. No.
I've been told to liven up or shut it down. Shut what down? This show or all my channels? I'm not sure. What you want me to do? A song and dance, or what do you want me to do?
Well,
If Ash was on, we'd do karaoke, but sorry.
Look, the thing is, what I'm realizing is it's all right for us because we've got a bit of a community, right? But there are a lot of people at home who are really affected, through their relationships. I was speaking to someone tonight, and there are people out there who are really suffering, and there's kind of reacting, I think, possibly the wrong way with people who don't believe the same things as us. Because I think we've got to be careful with this divided mentality. Because the division is what they want. We can't buy into this division, and we can't buy into this victim mentality either.
Look, all right, I'm going to be positive now. I'm going to tell everyone to get the vaccine. Is that all right?
That's not being positive.
No, is.
That's just giving in. That's just bowing down.
No. Everyone thinks it's going to be a good thing. Everyone's wearing a mask.
Who's everyone?
Go ride a bike down the streets and see. Everyone's wearing a mask. Everyone's waiting for the vaccine. So I'm going to just cheer them all on. Yes, keep wearing a mask. Get the vaccine, and we'll all be fucking happy.
It's not everyone.
I'll be happy if everyone takes the vaccine. Hopefully, 95% do, because that's what they want, and I'll be in the 5%, so I don't have to. So everyone take the vaccine. I know if I say that, YouTube won't delete this program because that's how it works. So, all right, spread the word. Everyone take the vaccine because it works 90% of the time. Depends if it's from, how do you say, Pfizer? What's happened to AstraZeneca all of a sudden?
Well, they're the ones who are producing in Melbourne.
No, but we've bought 10 million Pfizers. He's bought a bits here from just about every vaccine company in the world. He doesn't miss out, ScoMo. Anyway, let's see the cops take it and the healthcare workers take it first and see what happens.
Well, nothing. You may not have anything happen straight away. These are long-term things, like the mask damage. It's deprivation of oxygen. You can't think that that's not going to have some effect on you.
I'm waiting for someone to drop dead. Please hurry up.
There you go again. Being all negative.
No, if someone drops dead wearing a mask, if it's a cricket umpire, even better. I shouldn't say that.
I think you've already had a case of didn't someone? I think I've heard of some. Didn't some young person that playing sports drop dead with a mask, from wearing the mask?
Oh, the Chinese kids back 2 months ago, running around athletics. Both 2 of them died.
Anyway, I've got my daughter going to school wearing a mask all day in the heat. We've had a couple of hot days. Yesterday, she asked not to go to school, and I said, "Yeah, don't go to school. I don't want her going to school wearing a mask all day in the heat when there's no air conditioning at school."
I wouldn't say it was hot. It was warm. Well,
it was hot enough to go to the beach.
30 degrees. You ain't seen nothing. Let's see people walking around when it's 35, 38. We'll see. Anyway, doesn't bother me. Anyone else want to come on? Hello.
You're really not comfortable talking about the V word, are you?
No, I said it. Everyone take it's fun. It's there.
You're such a sellout. You're a sellout, man. You'll be first in line. You'll be on your bike straight up to the vaccine distributing centre.
Fucking oath. I'd say
You're
me all-
you're already in your singlet with your arm exposed.
give me all three right now. I don't want one now and one 6 months later and another one. I want all three right now. That's how much I want it. You know, I'm not going just in case we run out. You know.
Anyway,
I want three. I want all three because I know Scott Morrison is a good man and fucking he wants you to take it. All right. So you better get on your Facebook, start pushing. We have to take the vaccine and tell Peter Little the same thing. All right. None of this fucking bullshit. Whose side are you on?
me.
Yeah.
I'm on my own side, and I think I think I wouldn't worry too much.
It's going to be bad. Come on.
I wouldn't worry too much right now because right now it's not mandatory, and it's unlikely to be mandatory because we're protected by our laws. But people don't know that. It's just like the protest stuff where even though what's his name? Luke, what's his name? Gets up and tells us that it's our human right to protest, the police still act like it's not.
He hasn't been seen since, has he?
Cornelius, yeah.
That boy.
Yeah.
He's been eating all those donuts that Andrew's been holding up, you know.
I don't care what he's been eating.
Zero donuts. Don't you love it that 11 days straight? Oh, up there. All right. I only found this out today. This happened two days ago. We've had 11 days straight, zero new cases and zero deaths. 6 million people. That's pretty good. But this fucking clown, I don't know what his name, one of these fucking idiots here in Melbourne, they want to test 500,000 people, which is half a million, in the western suburbs and the north where I am.
Yeah.
The so-called ones that, the hot spots, what was it in June? The hot spots that they come up with, you know, the postcode hot spots, which started this shit. You know, what's that, 3-4 months ago? So why the fuck do they want that? You know, if you test someone in June, it'll be different to testing them a month later, or what, we're going to test people every fucking 2 weeks until, we get someone that's positive. But guess what? I looked at because they come up with all the different numbers of the most, deaths. I think they use deaths. They're all in the western suburbs and the north. And just about every suburb in the western suburbs is listed as part of their. I think they're actually going to door knock and virtually force it on you. Every suburb but my little suburb. Oh, amazing! Can you believe it? My suburb isn't mentioned. I tell you, every single other suburb around me is. So I'll be right. Maybe they like me and they don't want me to get tested.
Maybe they do. That must be what it is. That must be what it is.
Yeah, well, as you know, I only live in a small suburb, but next door, one behind one, they're all listed, bar mine. Anyway, I'm going to lock the door and ain't going to open the door in the next 2 weeks, no matter who it is.
Well, they can't force you. They still can't force you to take a test. You have to agree to it. But there'll be. It's like when you cross the border to South Australia, for example, they test you, and if you don't take the test, they won't let you in. The people who have a permit to go in, or like a work permit or whatever, I wouldn't over sensationalize it. They're just playing on the ignorant. They're playing on the ignorant. They know that their target areas, because they're easier targets. You've got a lot of immigrants. You've got a lot of people who they're just easy targets. It's like when they target old people at protests or
I know.
you know.
Yeah. So we know the testing's all bullshit. There's other reasons for it, but he's even was saying, in the last week or so, when 0 cases, he's still saying like 10,000 people are getting tested a day.
Because they're trying. It's what you said. They're trying to test en masse to make out, right, well, now no one's got it, so that when they want people to have it, people will believe that that it's actually legit.
They don't need to test anyone. They just fudge your figures. No one's going to know.
You like the US election.
Every single person's going to test positive, so it doesn't matter. This 10 days bullshit, it's all part of the script. They got the Alpine fucking slope, second wave. The whole world's looking at that now. They're saying, oh, fucking hell, Victoria, amazing. They had all these fucking, measures. So every country in the world's going to follow Victoria, the guinea pig state.
Well, they have followed already. That's what's happening in the UK, in London. And I spoke to my girlfriend in America. She's in New Mexico. She they're shutting down. Everything's getting shut down, thanks to our great example that we set.
Well, we knew that was going to happen. We knew. But the thing is, he's never been more popular, Andrews. I heard 67%. 67%.
There's a lot of people that don't like Andrews, but look, as you say, and the focus shouldn't be on Andrews. If it's not Andrews, it'll be someone else.
I know, but
what do you think of these? What do you think of these politicians standing up? Like, what's this woman who stood up in Parliament and thanked all the independent reporters? What a load of crap that is.
Harvey Emily, yeah.
Yeah, she thanked Harvey, Monica.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I was listening to Madonna Santa, and she was saying, and she's right, that these independent politicians are the ones who should be putting the truth out there, not us, not people from our community. They should be standing up and questioning all the things that we're questioning. Yeah, but instead she's standing up there thanking the independent journalists. It's very lame. It's just not enough. And then even the Liberal politician who was at the protest, they all have an agenda. You've got to wonder what it is. Like, look, you don't want to condemn them completely, because it's still good to have someone stand up with us. But they all run their own agenda. They're not talking about the serious issues. Everyone's still silent on the pedophile protection orders. The only person who's mentioned it was Ricardo Bossi, Australia One, to get a few of our people on side with his rubbish. You think he'd follow through with any of that? No way. Where's he been up until now on this? I think there was another politician who brought that up.
This pedophilia stuff, it'll never, ever, ever be brought up, or, No,
because they're all too connected on it.
Yeah, I know. Anyway.
So, look. I just think, we can't play the victim. It's like Trump. Now's not the time for Trump to bow down. Now's the time for Trump to get into action, and he seems to be doing it. But anyway, we'll watch to see what happens. But because look, really, for the controllers, the fat controllers, it's win-win either way. Both are controlled. If Trump gets in, they're going to get the civil unrest that they want. It's going to escalate the division, which gives them more control. And what do they want? They want to take the guns away from the Americans.
No, they don't.
I don't see it happening. I don't see the Americans giving up their guns easily. But they would. if there's enough trouble there, they'll have to step in, and they're not going to want armed Americans. They're not going to be wanting to go into battle with armed Americans, you know. So yeah, that would be on their agenda as well. Staged events.
They want America armed. More ammunition's been sold like you cannot believe in the last 10 years.
Yeah,
because they want the Civil War. They want everyone killing each other.
Yeah,
it's
true.
At these shootings, they want to take the guns away. Completely the opposite. Anyway, Christina's right. Did you say something right? All right. Short show. No one else.
If that's the case, then why do they take our guns away? It gives them more power.
Oh, 20
so
years
yeah, let them have their guns to kill each other off, and then they'll take their guns away. Anyway, we'll leave it at that.
I don't know.
You got to cheer up, man, because it's not all doom and gloom. We've all got each other. We've got each other, and we've got to have each other's backs. And especially people who are on their own. We've got to keep being a community. I'm happy that someone who feels very alone at this time has reached out to me, and that I feel like that I can help them and they help me, because it's good for me to understand what other people are going through too. So I know your focus is elsewhere at the moment, Peter, because you've got a lot of other things happening in your life, but a lot of other people don't.
I'm fucking sorry for them.
See, this is why you've tuned out, because you've gone all Thanos on us.
Thanos on us. Hey!
You gotta love Thanos.
Fuck Thanos.
No, thank you.
Like I said, I can't even get 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Fucking hell.
Yeah, because your content's bad. That's why.
Yeah, I know.
You've gone too lame. You've gone too lame. You're just in fear mode. Just put it out there. Who cares if they shut you down? There's other streams. There's brand YouTube, D Live, whatever.
Fear mode. Fucking hell.
Just put it out there, Peter.
Put it out there. I ain't got time.
Get your fire back.
I got no time anymore.
You need a Croatian to get you fired up?
Look, I'm promoting vaccines. All right, that's my main right now. Okay. I want 95% of fucking Australians to take the vaccine.
Okay, so maybe we should use a bit of reverse psychology then.
No, it's not reverse psychology. I fully believe that the vaccine's going to be good for you.
Yeah. Okay.
So everyone queue up, take your vaccine, and all's going to be good. The COVID will disappear, and we'll be back to normal with 95 less people to worry about. Just imagine the roads, how fucking good it's going to be. Anyway. On that note,
what do we do with you? All right.
Someone said.
Oh yeah, I was thinking before, but it doesn't apply tonight because you're a bit flat, and I can't even rev you up. But I was thinking, this is going to show my age anyway. But you and I were a bit like old Ernie Sigley and Denise Drysdale, old Ernie and Ding Dong. Don't you reckon?
No, nothing at all like that.
But you just don't have much personality at the moment. I've got a.
So you're comparing yourself to Ding Dong, eh?
Ding Dong. Oh, minus a few assets.
I didn't want to say that, but well, I've got better teeth than Ernie has. So yeah, she was all right. I liked her. Anyway, I might get Max Egan on next week. Oh shit! I was going to do a show with this woman who wants to put him in prison. She actually rang me and I didn't answer it, and I rang her. She didn't answer, and she rang me. We somehow can't get in touch with each other.
What's the gripe about Max Egan?
Oh, wait till she comes on. if anyone hates someone, my God, does she hate Max Egan more than I hate him.
For what reason? For what main reason?
I don't know. She's got so much to say. He's a criminal. I don't want to say it.
They're all criminals. Anyway, Peter, it was nice having a quick chat there to your better half.
I've got to get rid of that comment. Sorry.
It was nice having a quick chat there during the week to your better half, Peter. And gee, you sounded very happy then. You sounded very, very happy. So you are capable of it.
Better half? Who's my better half?
It wouldn't be too hard.
I don't have any better halves. Anyway, I just want to. Oh, you don't know Erin, do you? For those that you don't remember Erin, my good friend who's in Tassie, she actually had a stroke a couple of weeks ago. She was driving a car and she had a stroke, and thankfully she's okay. She'll be in Melbourne apparently in a couple of weeks' time. So hopefully we're going to get together at Young and Jackson's and meet up again. And anyone else that wants to meet up, I might organise it. If I'm still on YouTube, who knows? But I might organise it somehow.
Why don't I choose the venue? Maybe you should upgrade the venue.
It could be a farewell get-together.
Huh? What about we upgrade the venue, Peter?
My place.
Isn't Young and Jackson's just full of old men?
Well, it's convenient because it's across the road from the station. You can just fuck off, you know. And we all know where it is, you know. I know it's a shithole, but anyway, we'll see.
We can all go to my friend's restaurant in Seddon. Motor. I'll give her a plug.
Yeah, but the trouble is, you know, everyone has to catch two.
And that way you can shout us all. You can shout us all lunch or dinner.
Me, all right.
All right.
If Biden wins, if Trump wins, you can shout us all.
If Trump wins, I will shout you. All right. If Trump wins, I'll shout with my winnings.
I'll buy my own.
And yeah. So whoever has winnings from Trump winning, we can do the shouting.
All right. So you and someone else.
There could be another one in the group that possibly could be in the same position.
There's only two. There's only two that's in that position. You and someone else. I'm glad I stayed out of it because I knew this shit would happen. Oh, there's another guy I don't talk to who's in the same position. Not as much as you, but someone's laughing.
I want to know this Fokker-tism. Is he related to Marty Fokker? That's not Marty Fokker, is it?
I was wondering that myself.
The support you get. I doubt it. I doubt Marty Fokker would be following you.
No, you don't like me.
Well, you can't blame him, can you?
There's no Fokker friendship there. Trust me.
Yeah.
Hey,
all right, then we've gone over the hour. Let's shut it down.
I hate the world all the time. Fuck. What do you mean these days?
What's that?
Archimedean says Peekay hates the world these days. I always hate the fucking world.
Only when he's doing a live stream. Otherwise, he's been seeming very, very happy lately. He's just not sharing it with us. It's all a big secret.
You notice I got a bit of a tan?
Yeah. You'll be looking like our other two friends in Queensland soon.
So I've been outside, so I haven't been, stuck inside.
Outside what? In your front yard?
Yeah. I'm keeping an eye out on fucking mask wearers and giving them hints to take the vaccine. Everyone that walks past now is going to hit that. I'm going to put signs up. Take the vaccine.
Get it on your T-shirt. That's what you can get on your T-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, where's Eddie? Eddie, the T-shirt we were going to make 4 weeks ago. I've changed my tune now. I've changed it completely. I've done a 180. I want it to say, COVID is real, take the vaccine. You got that, Eddie? COVID is real, take the vaccine. So make sure the vaccines run out before they force it on me.
Oh, that's the philosophy, is it?
No, I shouldn't say that. But it is. But
if it works for you, I might get one myself.
Don't tell anyone that. But I hopefully 95% take it within the first week, and I'll lock myself inside for a week, and no one's going to see me then. Oh no, what happened there? New South Wales 3410.
Don't even worry about it. You won't have to take it. You won't have to take it. We're just got to start preparing to be self-sufficient and to have our own community our own network. This is what I'm advocating. We need our own network to rely on. So whatever skills you have to contribute, we're servicing our own network. All right. So what skills do you have, Peter?
Well, I've stocked up.
We could have a cricket team.
I've got 20 cans of baked beans in the pantry. So stocking up. Got lots of bread, frozen bread and baked beans.
They're assets. They're goods. What about skills, services? What services can you offer?
I can service anyone at a price. On that note, I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks, everyone. Don't know if it's going to be on next week because the guests are getting a bit fucking below par.
Get the guests to commit beforehand. Otherwise, don't have the show.
Well, no one's committing.
Well, then don't have the show. They don't deserve the show. If they don't want to contribute, they don't deserve your brilliant stream.
I know that, but a lot of people said, I want to come on, but they're not coming on.
Well, then shut it down within 5 minutes or so. Give them, no, actually, it takes me about 10 minutes just to log on.
Well, I was going to do that.
Shut it down. Give them 20 minutes. If they're not on within 20 minutes, shut it down.
I'll do it within 10 so that you don't come on again. I know, I want Terrible Tim on, but, we can't anymore. Sorry, Tim.
Why can't we have Terrible Tim on? Can't you make an exception? Like everybody else bends the rules. Why can't you?
No, because I got a strike because of him.
It was probably because of you. Don't blame it on Tim.
Well, it was one of us. And the thing is,
it was most likely you.
Yeah, well, I'm on all the time, so, and if he comes on, well,
Well, so is he. Has his channel been striked out? I doubt it. So it's more likely to be you. I'm sure you've had more strikes than him.
All right, so I'll do a show of Terrible Tim, but I won't be on it. How does that go? And I'll be safe.
So you don't want Terrible Tim on just because you want to play it safe. Here, my point again. You got to live on the edge, Peter.
One more strike and I'll lose every single channel.
It's not the only medium available. There are other channels you can go to. Wow. All right, Brand YouTube, D Live.
Well, you do that, all right? You do that.
No, I don't need to do it.
I couldn't be fucked.
Well, then here we go. You couldn't be effed. Like, if everyone thought like that, we'd have no hope.
We got no hope. I told you.
We don't have to be victims here. We have power. We have power.
The only we got is to take the vaccine. All right. Are you hearing me?
All right.
Take the vaccine, and we'll be right.
Okay.
All right. So you make sure you
enjoy that. You enjoy that.
When it comes out, ring me up when you're in line, and I'll come and join you.
Do you think about maybe, is it just about surviving this life? You want to get nice and deep and meaningful here?
I haven't actually thought about
it. A lot of people would not take the vaccine over their dead body, all right, because of their other beliefs.
Ash has come on. Sorry, Ash, because we're going, man. That can't be my son. Harden up, PK. Hey?
Okay. Is Ash coming on?
No, we're closing up.
She's there. Aloha, everyone. So sorry. Ash, can you come on and talk to Peter and rev him up a bit? Because I couldn't do it.
You failed miserably.
I could do it if I was if I was there in person with you. I'll just slap you around a bit and you'd be okay. But I can't slap you around like through the screen.
You'd love to do that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I could easily slap you around a bit.
Someone's gone, so I got to go as well.
Or I could just pay someone to do it without mentioning any names.
Oh. All right, everyone. Sorry, Ash, but good to see you for 30 seconds. Love you too. Oh, you're closing the show.
Hopefully Ash can come on next week.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm sure she can bring a different perspective.
All right, just you and Ash, all right?
No, just you and Ash. You and Ash.
No, I'm off. I'm out. I'm out of here.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you all later.